Jazz is dedication.
Jazz is expression.
Jazz means unique because to play you have to be yourself.
Jazz has the ability to wash away the dust from everyday life.
What jazz means to me is fun and educational.
Jazz is the lifeblood of music in this country.
Organizations like Jazz House Kids and the programs we offer are hard to come by. Yet it's vital that we have the ability to bridge this gap in the arts. And jazz has such a rich palette, and it is such a tremendous teaching tool.
Some people will say that young people don't like jazz or they're not interested in learning about it, but if you give them an opportunity to hear jazz, they have a physical reaction to it, whether it's tapping their toe or whether it's bouncing in their seat. And once you allow them to have that authentic experience with the music, they can't help themselves. It has a lasting effect. From that point on, they're going to hear jazz and remember what it felt like the first time they heard it.
The first time I remember hearing jazz music was a year ago. I was shocked. I didn't know they would sound like that, and it was so exciting.
Jazz education is important because it's really part of our history. It's what we are as Americans. It's the right of every student in this country to know about their heritage.
It's all about exposure, exposing these kids to jazz, to music, to people who are doing it as a profession.
Most children that I've run into who have been exposed to the arts are very fulfilled in many, many ways early in their life.
All kids should be learning about jazz, but more importantly, the values that kids can learn. Teamwork, the correlation of hard work and goal accomplishment.
I'm a graduate.
Music for us is a metaphor for different things about life and learning and the learning process. I want them to be able to take the process of learning how to play an instrument and apply it to their studies.
It helps me more in school with following directions and being a better student.
Jazz helps me with school because I know that it takes hard work to accomplish something.
It fits in with math because it deals with numbers and counting.
Everything is just coming easier to me now because I've gotten this work ethic that I've learned through jazz.
I really use music and jazz as like the medium for like bigger lessons in terms of growing as a person and growing as someone with additional skills.
I hope to be a lawyer and at the same time play in a band. I think that would be really nice.
There are a number of people that we work with, college faculty, teaching artists, musicians, and we all get together and brainstorm ideas, and we look at what the teachers need in their schools, what the students need, and also what the community could use as far as programs.
What's great about Jazz House Kids is it gives these opportunities for not just the kids whose parents can afford to give them music lessons, but for kids who really may have some interest or talent, but really don't have the resources to be able to do that.
We bring our programs to special needs schools where jazz highlights students' ability rather than their disability.
I love to dance, play.
It's important to share songs and music.
Jazz, it's an umbrella that covers a lot of styles and that opens doors for a lot of people from different cultures.
Jazz House Kids to me is one of the most professional organizations that I've worked with. They're always on the ball, always asking questions, what can we do to make the program better?
The vision of Jazz House Kids is that through expressing, creating, and building together, we can build that jazz house, that neighborhood, and that global community. And at Jazz House Kids, we do that one child at a time.